Well, I'll just sit back and relax because this is right in my face. This is kind of weird. I have a microphone that might slide down, but it seems to be working, and it's a big stand. I'm gonna post a video before this of the mic, but let's just hang out, be chill, even though this is a technical enhancement, leveling up that feels uncomfortable because it's new. By the way, check out my nails. This is Element electrolytes. I used to think this tasted like a margarita, the lemon lime. I don't know if it's just lime or lemon lime. I was drinking Elements way too much that my teeth will get sensitive if I have them too much because of the citric acid. Same with lemon water. So I was taking a break, but we're back because it's really hot out and I walked a lot, did the sauna, did a hard workout, so I feel pretty chill, pretty mellow. Yeah, I was very high vibe earlier today. And this morning I wrote a bunch of blog posts and posted them. So check out my blog. I'm glad that I'm publishing that, using that. Yeah. Also, I'm like very energized by working in the morning, waking up early and writing, and then posting the blog posts, posting on Instagram. I'm just really liking all of that stuff. And thank you to my new YouTube subscribers. I am really excited. I have 40 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you all for being here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Emily. And basically I'm here trying to live my best life because I think that each of our, the reason any of us are on earth is to live the best life that we can that benefits ourselves and the people around us, like ourselves and other people. And so I am on a mission to do that for myself and share the journey with people to help them do the same. And I will say this takes being courageous a lot of the time, facing fear, feeling the fear, doing it anyway, all that kind of stuff. So I'm here showing my life and my journey and the ups and downs and arounds, the fears, the insecurities, the self-consciousness that can come with just being your boldest, most courageous self. So thank you for being here. Welcome to my life, how I live my life. I should have written this down somewhere else. But I have little topics that I wanted to go over on my whiteboard. I was going to say I did the Dan Coe routine this morning. Again, Dan Coe and the Starter Story guy, as you know, if you've been here before, are two of my favorite mentors in this space right now, as in I watch and look at their stuff. And so I woke up, did an hour of writing, 20-minute walk, hour of work, and I think I basically stopped there, but I really like that routine. And then, I wanted to share, I've been thinking about non-judgment and something else, but I put this on my Instagram story today from a book that I'm reading, so I am just going to bring it up. Oh yeah. Okay, so people with anxiety. People were less impacted by their symptoms if they were non-judgmental towards what they were feeling. So observe, notice your internal experience, and then don't judge it. I'll put this in my Instagram highlights too. But yeah, this was a study on anxiety, but it can be for anything, any hard emotion or any difficult experience, just not judging it. Because why? People who were less impacted by the symptoms. In other words, it's not the symptoms that predict how much anxiety disrupts a person's life. It's how a person feels about it. So that's some food for thought today. Also, this book was talking about this perfectionist, and perfectionists set goals that are impossible. And if they manage to achieve that goal, they assume that goal must be worthless. And they set another, more impossible goal, which puts them in perpetual dissatisfaction. So I can relate to that. Like, once I reach a goal, I'm like, must have not been hard. Okay, must have been easy then. Must not be worth anything if I achieved it. And is that true? No. But yeah, like, I'm living my ideal life now. And I've reached like so many goals and things that I thought were once impossible. It's crazy. And it's easy to be like, oh, that's nothing. For me lately, meal prep, like preparing my meals, thinking ahead, planning food ahead is something that feels impossible sometimes. And I've done it the last 3 days, planned everything ahead, prepped everything ahead. So everything's just easy to grab. And I really want to feel that feeling, because I know I'm going to get to the point again where it feels hard to start that up, to like come up with ideas, to go shopping. Like every single step of that can feel impossible. And it did feel impossible like last weekend or last week. So I'm trying to acknowledge that is a worthy, like, that is, I don't know. I don't love that they say the goal is worthless. That doesn't really resonate that much, but I get the idea, and I do resonate with the idea, and I don't know if I have anything better, but I just want to acknowledge how big of a deal that is for myself and really like celebrate that. Oh my gosh, my nose gets so itchy. Itchy. I have not used my car in 3 days. I live in a walkable city, but like 10-20 minutes would feel like a long walk, but I am doing it. I'm gonna leave tonight, but I've been walking like 30-40 minutes to get to some destinations, which I love. Summertime nails. This is inner artist, inner child, making a decision for me. Oh yeah, I already talked about them, but are they exactly what I imagined? No. It's hard because I had a picture that I had for inspo, and I want it to be like exactly the same. Is it? No. I need to just enjoy them for what they are. And I got dip, so they will be on for a long time. I want to get a pedicure too soon. All right. Already hit the entire agenda, so let's just riff. Is there anything else? I want to see Materialists this weekend. Somebody said that I would like that. I've heard some mixed reviews, but I'm going to watch it. It's long too. It's 2 hours. Oh yeah, I did some inner child healing today. It was crazy. It was fun though. Like, I'm really glad I did it, and I want to do more of that, like inner child healing and shadow work and parts work, and this child healing thing was part of like internal family systems, I think. And yeah, I cried a lot, but it was fun. Really fun. I don't even want to go into the details right now, but if you ever have the opportunity, or you hear of like a coach or a therapist or something that does that, I honestly didn't think anything would come up, or I like did not know what would. And then like a slight memory came up and we went with it, and like didn't think there was gonna be that much in it that related to like my entire life and like the way that I see everything. Bawling, laughing, literally feeling like that 8-year-old in that memory of me. Really, really crazy. I'm proud of myself for just talking through this, even though sometimes I want to like stop or go around, or like I just got distracted a little bit, but we're here, we're chatting, we're showing up. It doesn't have to be perfect. So what am I doing with my business, by the way? Yeah, I put up the website. I did a video about that, the blogs. Still focusing on TikTok, Instagram stories, and YouTube. I got Facebook up there, How I Live My Life Facebook page. And for now, that's just gonna be all of my Instagram reels are gonna go up there. So that's what's going on. I do feel like I've been doing more artist dates that are longer and like more like not intentional, but I feel like I'm getting them in. But that's making me think, like, do I do one today? I don't know. I've been reading in the park though, which I love. I'm gonna go, there are more books that I want from Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna go there, maybe go to BJ's, get another cookie skillet as I read away. I could do that tonight because I think I'm going to pick somebody up at the airport later. But first, I want to plan all my meals, which I guess I could kind of do now. Plan my meals with me for the next 5 minutes. Okay, meals. What do I have? I have a little bit of shrimp. Make rice. Breakfast. Burrito. Cottage cheese. Ground beef. Tortilla. Things that I need to buy. Burrito tortilla. Man, I don't know if I want to buy that actually. The thing is, I ate one tortilla not as part of the burritos, and so now I have one egg block that doesn't have a tortilla on it. So I'm like, what do I do with that? Just eat the eggs, probably. Because do I need 10 or 12 more tortillas? Maybe. But I don't think so, because I don't have a plan for it, which means it'll rot. Not really, because tortillas last forever, but don't think I want it. But I do want to buy burrito tortilla. I have, of course, a list in the other room, too. Frozen mango. By the way, I've still been feeling, like, very calm, at peace, homey about living alone. Like, I'm, like, enjoying my life. I'm enjoying just being me, hanging out. I've been walking to the gym, which makes my brain quieter. Bricking my phone like no other for hours and hours and hours. Less or no music or podcasts, just like chilling. I want to buy a decaf cafe because I've been having coffee at home. I've been off that 2 shots of espresso matcha game. Dirty matcha with 2 shots of espresso. That's a lot of caffeine. I didn't need that. I needed to sleep and wake up early. My book light, by the way, is not as light anymore, and it makes me sad, and I don't know how to fix it. I'll need to look at that today, because I like reading it before bed with that little... It really reminds me of that thing from Nemo. think it's from Nemo, like a big fish at the bottom of the ocean that has that light. That's what the book light reminds me of. What else do I want? See, I'm sleepy. I'm kind of sleepy. I was going to brush my hair, but I didn't. I put in dry shampoo because I don't want to wash it a million times a day. Sometimes I wash it twice a day. I don't remember if I washed it yet today, but I definitely did yesterday. I'm excited. I'm really in a reading mood. Okay, James Clear just sent out an email. Let's see what he has to say. There's always something really good. 3 ideas for me. Hey, I love this. Okay. This says, there are many elements of living a good life, but the first and most foundational is to love yourself and enjoy spending time with yourself. Yes. Go do things on your own so you learn to trust your mind and view it as a welcome companion. If someone declared, tomorrow you must spend the day alone, the hope is that you would reply, that sounds like a good day. The person who is at ease within finds every other space larger and more enjoyable. Wow, so on brand to what I was just saying. I love that. I love spending time alone now. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Give me a week alone and I'll be like, how it says, if someone said, tomorrow you must spend the day alone, the hope is that you would reply, I feel like I would say, like, thank God. Oh, can't wait. Sounds amazing. Somebody told me today, remove should from your vocabulary. What if you could not say should at all? And I was like, that is how I live my entire life. I'm always evaluating what I should be doing against something, even if it's my own stuff. Stop it, girl. But yeah, because all I want to do is this business. And then I think I should be reaching out to people. I should be hanging out with people. By the way, I'm probably going to go back and forth a million times. I know I did a video on like monk mode versus social. And I do love social. I'll need to rewatch that because like I want to work it in, but like, come on. I also just want to do this. I'm probably going to ping pong around between the two because I don't know. The guy, Dan Coe, talks about being extreme and how he would say no to like everything when he was building his business. Like you, to an extent, you kind of have to. I don't know. I just made a little video of like, also when I have words and any energy, like, and I wouldn't even say my energy is amazing right now. Like I have some. Where am I putting it? I want to put it into here. Not calling somebody or seeing someone. But I don't know. That reminded me of something else. Oh, I saw a video recently of this girl saying, which I know this for the gym, but good for business. Your life will change once you realize you don't need to feel a certain way to take a certain action. You don't need to feel like it. You don't have to feel like doing it. You don't have to feel good, energized, happy to go to the gym. You don't have to feel like motivated and ready to focus to work on your business. You can show up tired. You can write when you really don't want to. You're tired, you're sick, whatever. That's extreme. If you're really sick, don't. But like, you don't have to feel your best. Like you can have a slight headache and do these things, for example. I had a slight headache on the way to the gym. Had the best workout ever. Headache went away. Yeah. So that's important for my business because I feel, because it's new, I think some old patterns are coming up of like thinking I need to feel perfect or be in like peak pre-performance state before starting, but I don't. You know what? You actually don't. And most writers talk about how they hate writing. I like writing. I like starting it. I like working out and stuff, but that doesn't mean it's always easy to get there. So, yeah. Okay, back to James Clear. Let's see. As it says, as far as I can tell, every great advance, whether in an individual life or the world at large, has come from dreams and attempts. Okay, every great advance in your life, like any big like step ahead, I guess, in your life or the world, it came from dreams and attempts. Devise more dreams, make more attempts. Okay, I like that. I need to come up with what is success? I'm very resistant to this. That's probably going to be like a iced matcha walk voice memo thing that I need to do, like I did for my goals. Like, what does success look like? Like me giving a TED Talk or me on the Today Show or something. That was just a random thing. I don't know. What do I want? Who do I want to be? I don't know. What is success for me? Or like, what's my dream? I mean, both. Same thing. Okay. I don't really get this one. A philosophy I heard recently and have found useful. We look for reasons to say yes and only say no when we have to. I agree that we only say no when we have to, I think. But we look for reasons to say yes. I don't know. If you have an idea, let me know. Ooh, I like this. I'm not going to be able to say the same, but 2 quotes from others. The first is writer and philosopher Aldous Huxley on the precursor to change. Change is only possible through movement. That's why you get in the reps, people. That's why we are getting in the reps and we're showing up, because you can't improve something that doesn't exist. Move it, groove it. Let's like put things into motion, and then you're going to like boop, 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 boop. Even if you take the wrong direction, like you'll make a turn and like get on the right path or a different path soon enough. So love, love, love. Okay, this is also very spot on. This second quote from others. And there's only one more thing after this from this James Clear newsletter. Okay. Novelist Anne Lamott. No, not Lamott. Okay. Novelist Anne Lamott on the power of reading. Something I'm very into this week and next week after I go to Barnes & Noble, because for some reason I'm wanting to buy books for the first time in my life. Maybe because one of my dreams is to have a bookshelf with a lot of the books that have shaped me now that I have my own place and I'm not planning to move anytime soon, and because I want some stuff behind me. Because I was such a library girl and such a I will throw books out kind of girl or donate them or whatever. What does this novelist say on the power of reading? Writing and reading decrease our sense of isolation. And that, my friends, is why I don't feel like seeing anybody. I'm writing and reading all the time. They deepen and widen and expand our sense of life. They feed the soul. When writers make us shake our heads with the exactness of their prose and their truths, I've been feeling that a lot, and even make us laugh about ourselves or life, our buoyancy is restored. Ooh, love that way of saying it. Like our buoyancy, like our high vibes. Wow, I really like that. Our buoyancy is restored. We are given a shot at dancing with, or at least we are given a shot at dancing with, or at least clapping along with the absurdity of life, instead of being squashed by it over and over again. We're given a shot at dancing with, or at least clapping along with, like, yeah, this is crazy, instead of being squashed by it over and over again. It's like singing on a boat during a terrible storm at sea. You can't stop the raging storm, but singing can change the heart and spirits of the people who are together on that ship. Aw, this makes me want to send this to a friend. I always send these to a few people, and I'm so happy that I get to like talk about, like receive this and share this with you. I didn't plan this. as you might know. That's just because I got distracted and checked my email. Yeah. Somebody asked me if I had ADHD today. Never been asked that. But I'm like, do I have a great personality? Is that why you're asking? Then I'm like, well, it is pretty hard for me to clean, cook, I never make my bed. Like, I fully celebrate myself, like brushing my teeth and stuff. I do shower. I've never had an issue with that. But like the executive functioning stuff, like, feels a little bit hard. I don't think it's like, it's probably a normal amount of hard though. I don't think I have it, but I just thought that was interesting. Somebody asked. They were asking because they had it. Why did I don't know what made me think of that. All right, one question for you. If your partner or close friend could change one habit of yours, what would they choose? And why might they be right? One habit of mine that makes me think of my overthinking and anxiety lately. Like, take a second, breathe. But I don't know. I've been thinking about bringing my energy back to myself before showing up for other people. So I don't know if they would change that, but with me in relationships, that's one thing that I want to change, is kind of like taking a second. And like the brick is like how I'm doing that today, for example. Man, I love James Clear. He has so many good things. This makes me want to do that all the time. Next week, whatever. It's funny posting and publishing things. Like, I have no clue what I put on my blog posts. And I shared it with literally everybody. TikTok shop new sellers. Does that mean I'm a seller? Is this spam? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I tried to apply for TikTok shop, but I don't know what. I feel like I need 1,000 followers to do that, and I have 10. No, I have 150, almost 160. That makes me want to go on TikTok, but I won't. What else? I think that's going to be it. It's already been 30 minutes. I'm proud of myself for showing up. Whoop, 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 whoop. I have some, like, lots to edit, but I like making these videos. I like the moments in time. Today my goal was to sit down and just like record and let it roll without the breaks, without making things perfect in any way. And I did that perfectly. I also am on photo booth right now, not my phone, because it's easier. Let's hope this mic worked well. It was kind of nice to not carry it. And in the middle, I did forget that I was here, so I'm glad that I got this mic stand. And I got it because there's a book that I'm reading, Journey of Souls, that I did lend to someone before I was done with it. But once I get it back, I wanted to like talk about the crazy things. Although, now that it's been some time though, I'm like, hopefully I'll remember everything. Maybe I won't be as enthused. We'll see. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Let's see. Once again, I'm here just trying to courageously live my best life using my unique strengths and gifts, just like I want you to do. So I hope that this inspires some positive thought or inspiration or change in your life and helps you on your journey to live your best life. That's like happier, more energized, more positive, like all that stuff. And I do have coaching, a newsletter, a blog, a website, all linked in the bio. Please hit subscribe. It really means a lot to know that people are finding value in this content, and like this video if you found it helpful. And now, there was some me getting ready, like I'll probably in the next clip, so feel free to stop the video right now. If you want to see like me kind of hyping myself up to like get into the flow of talking, I'll put like the very beginning of this recording right after this clip so that you can see how I'm like, what I didn't say this time is I'm here just taking up space and taking my time. Like, it's cool because I already know that. I don't even remember what I put in the beginning of this video this time, but it's probably something like, I'm nervous or whatever the heck. I just like showing that real part of it, and I probably won't do it forever, but I like having it in there, and it's a step up from I used to just keep it in the beginning. So have a wonderful day. Love you. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Let's do this thing. Do I want to move the things that are in the background? Yes. Am I going to? No, because I told myself we're going to practice this, and I'm not spending 30 minutes before talking for 30 minutes, even though I wish that I could, because I want to stop already for so many reasons right now. Why can't the Mac just have a camera?